Yes and no. I mean, I always say that jurors vote emotionally, and Paul made a lot of people angry. He humiliated a lot of people, and it's not easy to get over hurt feelings. When you're in like this group mentality, everyone's like, and then he did this to you, and you get worked up. So I wasn't. I thought, put it this way, I thought it's going to be one of two things: Paul by a landslide, if everyone could put their emotions, aside, or Josh by a vote or two. But it was a nail biter.
A nail biter came right down to the end. Who did you respond best to? Because when I saw that nail biter, I felt emotionally connected to Josh. He evolved, and I appreciated that.
I felt for both of them. I mean, the pure emotion from Josh, like, you're happy for him, but at the same time, I felt like saying to Paul, you were robbed. You played a masterful game. What could he have done differently? I feel as if in his final plea tonight, when we gave each of them a minute and a half to talk, I think if he showed a little less cockiness and a little bit be more apologetic and say, look, this is not me, but I made it so far last year. I came here to win. I love you guys. I apologize. Could I have done things a little bit better before you guys went off to jury? Maybe. I'm human. I think if he owned up to not being so masterful and so perfect, maybe people would have been like, oh, you got a point.
It's interesting because he spent so long convincing them how intelligent he was that he almost convinced himself. And the king has no clothes in a sense, that he got right to the end. And like you said, rather than own it, he just, he wasn't genuine. And I think people respond to being genuine, being honest, being candid, and he lacked that. Do you agree?
I do agree with that. I also feel when Josh was stating his case and so raw with emotion, the faces that Paul was making, I felt like I don't think that went over too well. It was a little bit, again, like this chip on his shoulder. Instead of just being a little bit more respectful to, Josh's case, whether you agree with it or not, he should have just had stone face.
I liked that Josh.
Cody eyes. He should have just been like Cody and been like,
super stoic. That works for Cody. I mean, America's favorite player, which is a great segue. You've seen a lot of showmances on here. If you compare Big Brother to The Bachelor, we crush the baby game, the marriage game. Julie Chen is a matchmaker. In fact, I'd like to make a message out to all the single men and women in the United States. If you're thinking of applying for a dating show, you go on Big Brother. That's where love is made.
We say expect the unexpected. I mean, you come in thinking you want to play Big Brother. No, you're really coming in for a mate. It can't compare to this, paradise. You're all getting roses and drinks in your swimming pool. You are stuck in a house with someone probably more than anyone else you have in your life. You are chained at the hip. And what a way to get to know someone. It's kind of if you're in a new relationship, that first weekend away, you kind of really get to, this is not just a weekend away. This is potentially 3 months. So you see the good, the bad, the ugly, and most importantly, this experience bonds you like no other. I know, this airplane, but planes, what are you going to do? We're in Southern California, we're near Burbank Airport. What I've seen happen is people who don't like each other one season, they come out of the house and they become best friends because this experience bonds you. And then so imagine if you already like the person and you experience Big Brother with them.
And that happened last year. There was a couple, they didn't dislike each other, but Nicole and Victor. Nicole and Victor are now together.
I just found out Nicole and Victor are now an item, and I asked them.
Scandalous.
They said it was premiere night tonight that they started this romance, and I was looking over in the audience, and he put his hand on her knee. Very affectionate.
Are we going to see a child conceived in the Big Brother house named Julie? Are they going to name a baby after you, male or female?
I hope one day. I'm not going to quit this show until this happens. Yeah,
it might be this summer, like 6 months from now, 7 months from now. We might be like, breaking news, we're here and we have a baby. Which of the three couples?
I would guess
we got to emphasize this. Julie Chen is about to tell us which couple is going to have a baby and name it Julie.
Let me think about this. I'm going to go with Jess and Cody.
Fair guess.
And not so much because Cody is a fan of the game or me, but I think Jessica is because she's been watching the show since she was 8 years old. Cody, I think, I don't know. I feel like Cody has a level of disdain for all of us, except the fact that we introduced him to Jessica. So don't forget that.
He owes us. He owes Julie, not me. He owes us.
He owes all of us.
Did you not pick Mark and Elena or Raven and Matt just because you were visualizing that and then you were like, "No, I'm not going to."
That is terrible.
Okay.
No, I
we'll
didn't.
Cut that.
We'll cut that.
Yeah.
No, I did not pick the other two because I'm not so sure that it's serious between. And, I'm not even sure Elena's going to go on a date with Mark outside the house.
Because I'm going to grill them.
And I'm curious. And I feel like Matt and Raven, it was like, how do I put this? I feel like they liked each other just for the sake of for having a fun summer. And neither one, I don't think either one is hoping it leads to something.
I'm going to grill them on that, and it is summer camp, so we'll find out. My last question, and you've been so gracious with your time, who is your favorite winner from Big Brother 2?
By the way, I often get asked, out of all the seasons, like, who's the best, who's the most memorable, and your name always comes up. I mean...
In a good way? Or
in a great way, because if you think about it, it was a new set of rules, because we changed it from season 1, where the public used to vote, and you told everyone with a smile that they shouldn't trust you. You didn't lie to them.
Not at all.
But you charmed them.
Thank you, Julie Chen.
And you didn't really, no one that season really knew this game.
My publicist here. If you'd like to contact me for personal appearances, just call Julie Chen.
And you were always funny in Diary Room.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Always a pleasure. I wish I didn't see you just once a year, but if that's all I get, that's all I get. The hostess with the mostest, Julie Chen. Bye. Oh, Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh, yes.
Who's your favorite? Give me one person that you're going to tell live right now. They can walk in, no psych, no background check, no blood tests.
Scaramucci.
Bring him in. He's following me on Twitter, so you heard that. Scaramucci. Why do you think he's following me? It's not because I'm a political, pundit. I like him and Justin Bieber.
I feel like he's doing research. Yes, Bieber would be great. I don't think we'll get him. Lindsay Lohan?
Oh, please. I hope.
We'll see.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you so much. Julie Chen, there she is. She said she likes me best. You guys heard it. And we are going to be grilling people all night. So CBS All Access. Oh, someone's coming. Here we are. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice to see you. Are you the person who quit because of post-traumatic stress disorder?
Absolutely not.
Who are you and what do you do here at CBS?
I'm the girl that went on the block against 4 people. Jillian.
Oh, that's right.
Jillian Parker.
Is that with a G or a J?
With a J.
Okay. Thank you so much for refreshing my memory. So that was pretty unfair because you were nominated and then you had to keep playing.
Yeah, pretty much the plan was that they were going to vote out Megan, and after that then she quit and they told me, hey, sorry, you're still going to sit on the block. So then I went up against 3 other people, and the final finale was her breaking her leg, and who's going to pick me over someone that broke their leg?
Yeah, they get the sympathy vote. So it seems to me like you're making a great argument to come back next year. Don't you think you deserve a pass?
Oh, yeah, come on down.
And vets traditionally do very well. Paul did well. Nicole won last year. Rachel Riley won after coming back. So what could you learn from watching this season, and bring that to Big Brother 20?
I think going into next season, if I did come back, I would try to make relationships sooner. I would try to build. I guess what happened to me was, well, actually, I don't really know what happened to me, but judging by Paul, just don't make people mad, and leave everything on a good note, and don't say that you run the house. Don't ever say it, even if you do.
Were you pleased with the final result?
Absolutely. I could not be happier. I was praying that it was going to be Josh, so for me, I was happy.
So, Jillian, let me ask you this. Were you praying that it was Josh, or were you actually praying that it just wouldn't be Paul?
You could say it was the second answer.
It's okay. This is a time to be honest. Like, many people were at home not necessarily thinking Josh was the best player, just hoping that Paul wouldn't win.
Absolutely. I felt that way. I felt whether it was Christmas or Josh, I didn't want Paul to win.
Well, you got your wish. And were you surprised or you were just pleased overall?
I was surprised because it was so close. I just didn't know what was going to happen.
Totally fair. We were on the edge of our seat. And then my last question to you is, give me some gossip about the showmances. I want your prediction. Who's going to last? Who's going to have a baby? Who's going to break up tonight?
Marlene is going to have a baby.
Whoa.
Jody is going to be together forever. And what was the other one? Maven.
Yes.
Maven, I'm not sure what's going to happen because they live far away.
There's transportation in 2017, but fair enough. Thank you so much. We'll see if you're right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.